Michelle Harper, Michellelleharper. Okay, so I am a research scientist. I work for the federal government. I'm a statistician, a PhD in social psychology, and I am a huge fan of robotics. I think they're going to revolutionize the world. I'm also a little bit of a clean freak. I have a very, very messy husband who I love dearly, but he is very messy and I have not been able to fix that. And I have 2 dogs who are also very messy, and a cat. And soon we will have one more addition to our family. I also work full time and I travel a lot. So I wanted something that could help me have a clean house when I'm not home. We have had 3 robotic vacuums. I started following robotics as a graduate student, and as soon as they started to become available on the market, went out there and purchased one immediately. And we've been through 3. We get one about every maybe year and a half. It's been fascinating watching the technology increase. So I'm also a big fan of modern furniture, and we have a lot of nice pieces of modern furniture. So I'm very sensitive about what's bumping into what. I also collect vintage pottery, so that's another thing I'm very careful about. The POWERbot is very sensitive to all of the things in my house. And that's a big change. It's just not as, it doesn't bump into things as much. The POWERbot I'm seeing pick up more dirt and be more consistent about where it's picking up dirt. I think the sensing mechanism is more advanced than our previous robotic vacuums. It can pick up dirt that I can't. And this is true of robotics in general. They can go places that humans can't, but to have that capability in your home and to know that it's running while you're doing other stuff, and it's picking up, not only is it running and you don't have to do it, but it's picking up more dirt and it's doing a better job than a human. That's fantastic. POWERbot vacuums very thoroughly, very consistently in places that I can't get to, that I don't have the time to get to, and it does it automatically. And so my house is cleaner on a daily basis than it's ever been. We have hardwood floors and we have tile, so no carpet. And it does a fantastic job on hardwood floors. It doesn't scratch them, it doesn't mark them. We have a very old house that has pecan hardwood floors and they're beautiful. And that was one of my concerns, is that I didn't want something that was going to vacuum every day to create any kind of path or marking on my floors, and it does not do that. So I travel, I'm usually out of my house for about a week every month, and I love the fact that the POWERbot runs while I'm gone. And it runs every day, and I'm not going to have to come home and clean up for a week. So I figure it saves me about 210 minutes a week. So that's 3+ hours a week that I can do something else besides being aggravated that I'm picking up after my husband and my dogs and things that I like to do. So there's a peace of mind to knowing that your house is cleaner. I think everyone should have a robotic vacuum in their house. I think everyone should. And the technology is increasing. The POWERbot is at the top of its game right now. It is the leading robotic vacuum in my opinion, and we've gone through a number of them. This is a much more robust, tougher machine. It's picking up more dirt, it's sensing better, it's identifying areas that need to be covered. Sure, I'm not being paid. I'm definitely not an actor. I'm not that comfortable in front of the camera. I'm a scientist, so I'm going to tell you how I feel. I have an ethical responsibility as a scientist to tell you how I feel about these things. We also gave one to my sister for Christmas. She has 4 children. She's a stay-at-home mom, so she does a lot of cleaning. She cried. She loves it. And she's not a very emotional person, and she cried when she got hers. So that's a pretty big endorsement from her.